In the first video, we talked about label and rate for rating yourself a level 0 through 3. Next, we're going to pick back up for level 4 and 5. So if you haven't watched that video, pause this, go back and watch it, and then come back to your girl. So after you've labeled your emotion as specifically as possible, so don't just say I'm happy. Are you grateful? Are you feeling love? Are you feeling attraction? Don't just say I'm sad. Are you disappointed? Are you grieving? Are you feeling neglected, lonely? What is happening? You label your emotion and then you rate it on a scale. The next rating scale we're talking about is a level 4. So at a level 4, your thinking might become really fuzzy, disconnected. You are now dysregulated. So if you're level 4, you're going to say what emotion you're feeling and rate it at a level 4 to give yourself some insight and awareness. And hopefully if the other person knows the label and rate system, you can tell them how you're feeling as well. But it's harder to think and connect your thoughts at a level 4. You're no longer present. Okay, you're operating from survival mode at that point if you're at a level 4 based on whatever emotion you shared. This is where fight, flight, freeze, or fawn responses start to show up. Again, if you're at a level 4, you're slipping into survival mode, you're dysregulated. If you slip into fight mode, that might look like becoming irritated, becoming defensive, moving forward, or pushing your point across without processing and stopping and considering the relationship and the other person. If you are in flight mode, that can look like avoiding, switching the conversation when it starts to get uncomfortable, walking away mid-conversation, leaving the room altogether. If you're in freeze mode, you probably are having a hard time gathering your thoughts, connecting your thoughts. Sometimes you might be like, I don't know. People are asking you something, you're like, I don't know, because your thoughts can't even have the time to formulate and process, right? Or you might just get stuck like a deer in headlights. Lastly, if you fall into fawn, then that's like you start placating to the other person's needs. You almost actually might abandon yourself or neglect your own needs in order to keep the peace or in efforts to avoid conflict or because you don't want to step on anyone's toes. It's a survival response, but you're not operating from authenticity. You're operating from reactivity in that moment. When that happens, you start over accommodating and losing the plot and losing sight of your own values, your own needs, your own boundaries. So when you're at a level 4, basically your communication and your behaviors, they all shift. You're speaking, you might start cutting people off and speaking really fast or shutting down and not talking altogether. And someone might interpret that as cold, or they're scared to say what they want to say, or maybe like, dang, like they're rude, but really your nervous system has just been activated, right? So pay attention to that. So that's what a level 4 is. So if I say that I'm irritated at a 4, that means that I'm dysregulated and I'm falling into one of those categories. Now we are going to talk about level 5 on the label and rating scale. But for the sake of time, we're going to do that in the next video. See you there.